And I'm 20 years old.
I'm 21.
And we are best friends.
We live in Michigan.
Oxford, Michigan.
Lake Orion in Michigan. Oakland County.
Same, like, little area.
We go to the same church.
Yeah, that's how we met.
Good Shepherd Lutheran Church in Lake Orion, Michigan. We love you. We love you.
In January of 2010, January 12th, the earthquake happened in Haiti. We had both previously been on mission trips to Haiti, and we work at an orphanage in Lakai, Haiti.
Children of Israel Orphanage.
Yeah, the CIO, and it was a big part of both of our lives, but after the earthquake happened, neither of us could stop thinking about it.
God really brought us together to want to work toward the same goal.
So we just want to tell you a little bit about the orphanage in Haiti.
In your ocean, I'm ankle deep. I feel the waves crashing on my feet. It's like I know where I need to be, but I can't figure out, yeah, I can't figure out.
Well, I can tell you that the history of the orphanage goes back about, well, more than 10 years. Pastor Israel began a ministry in Lakai, Haiti, but even prior to that, he was actively involved in the Port-au-Prince area, but he was led to go into an area where our church hadn't been in the past. So he went into Lakai, I would say 10 to 12 years ago, and he began a church, and he began a school. But in the midst of that, in his traveling back and forth to Port-au-Prince, he began to see children who were left alone on the streets, and he began to pick them up when he knew that they had no parents, and he actually brought them home. And though there were times when he would actually surprise his family by bringing 1 or 2 children home. And he treated the kids, and the family treated the kids just like their own. And that's how it began. And it has continued. Pastor Israel died about 6 years ago, but the family has continued that ministry ever since.
Now this is my desire, consume me like a fire, 'cause I just want something beautiful to touch me. I know that I'm married, 'cause I am down on my knees.
Wish you were here.
In March, I went down to the orphanage with my stepdad, Tom, who already talked to you. But we went down with the sole purpose to see where the orphanage was after the earthquake and what the next steps were to rebuild the orphanage and get it back on track because it was damaged in the earthquake. So when I went down there, it was crazy to see all the devastation and how different everything was right after the earthquake, because it literally affected every single person in Haiti, and so it was weird to see that and heartbreaking at the same time. The kids are now staying in Torbeck, Haiti, which is about 20 minutes outside of Lakai. The girls are staying in one house, and I mean, you go into their rooms and there's 14 beds just squeezed in right next to each other in one room, and then you go in another little room and there's another 8 beds in an even smaller room, and they don't have anywhere else to stay because the orphanage that they were staying in was damaged in the earthquake. And there's also another little house that the boys are staying in, and it is the mother-in-law of one of the Isidores, and she gave up half of her house so that the boys of the orphanage could have some place to stay. And it's the same situation in that house. They're just all squeezed into little rooms, and there's really no room for them to play. So when they want to play, they have to go outside, but it's so hot, and Haitians hate being in the sun. So, I mean, they'll all squeeze onto this one porch, and that's where they play, that's where they do crafts, they do jewelry. That's where they spend all their time, is on that one porch or underneath the cabana. So these kids really need a place to live. They need a place where they can have their own little space, because right now they're all sharing the same space, and that's not a way to live. So we need your help.
The goal is to, out in Torbeck, just outside of Lakai, there's property that has been obtained, and we want to build some cabins for the kids. kind of house-type cabins as opposed to dormitory type housing. And we would really like to build another 5 or 6 cabins, so a total of 10, so that we could house more kids. As I said, right now the family kind of oversees the ministry. There's Leonie, Pastor Israel's wife, and she's the matriarch. She's Mama Isidore to all the kids, and she oversees the care of all the children, kind of sets the visionary tone. You have Julianne, who is currently in Haiti. She has a job, she works for the UN there, but she, along with Leonie, works to oversee the care of the children, make sure that the women who are caregivers are doing what they're supposed to be doing. She oversees the funds and the purchasing of food and the clothing, and so most of the personal care goes to Julianne. Keturah, who's here studying in Indiana, in the States, she's getting a medical degree, and she very much would like to bring to Torbeck and to the Lakai area modern advances to medicine, so that the kids, and not just the kids, but the whole community can be cared for. She wants to take that to bringing her degree back to Haiti and then creating an actual clinic on site that is open to the children, open to the community, and it becomes a training facility, not only for local nurses and doctors, but also brings in American doctors and doctors from all over the world to bring modern health to the kids. You have Ezekias, who is studying right now in Florida. He kind of is the spokesperson in the United States. He travels, so does Keturah. They both travel from churches and organizations trying to promote the ministry of the orphanage. And he's also going to school, getting his degree. He very much would like to become a pastor, like his father, and so he hopes to enter the seminary and become trained, become a pastor, and go back to Haiti and continue to do the work that his father was doing. And then finally there's Israel's son. And Israel's son is the youngest. He's about 24, 25 years old. And Israel's son right now is the project coordinator. He is overseeing this project and working with engineers and working with architects and working with the builders and getting all of that done. And he has to have good internet access, because he's talking to me out here in the States as we raise funds, and talking to architects here, and talking to teams that might be coming down in the near future to help build. And so for a small orphanage, it's quite a complex organization, and a lot of need to be knit together very tightly as we all kind of do our tasks from different areas, even of the country. Beyond just the cabins that are going to be on the Torbeck property, it was the Isidore family's dream years ago that on that property would become a community center, a place where people all over the community would come for help. And so besides an orphanage being there, the goal was to have a school that would start in the youngest of ages and hopefully go all the way up to high school. And not only for the orphan children, but for the children of the community to come and get a good education, to learn English as a second language, and learn the beauty of their history and their culture, along with a depth of world history, to try to give them a class education, something that if they so desired, they could go to a university, even in the United States, to be trained, and to come back to their country to serve.
So this past July, Adrianne and I both went down for 2 weeks to the Children of Israel Orphanage, and it was amazing. We did a vacation Bible school for one of the weeks that we were there with all the kids. When we went down this past trip, we told all of the children who you were, so they all know who Ellen is now, and every time that we talk to them, they want to say hi to Ellen. They love to dance because they know you like to dance.
He shines through. Is it really? He's your comfort. Ellen, come to see you.
We love you, Ellen.
We love you. Please help us.
And these kids love you.
Just know that Haiti is behind you. Woo! In your world domination.
Oh yeah, we've totally dominated Haiti for you.
That's
so
right.
you can mark that off on your little map.
We would love for you to come meet all of our kids and to show them that you support them, and
It would mean so much to them to know
Yes,
that
it would.
another American cares about them and what's happening to them.
we're also sending some gifts for you
That the kids
children
made.
Yes.
We have a little t-shirt that's probably, as the girls mentioned out, Choopy-tee.
Which is too little.
Peel on peel.
Very, 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 very little.
It's like a children's medium, so maybe it'll fit, maybe not. We also have a crown for you that the kids made, and we can't wait for you to see this, and hopefully it'll touch your heart. So
Yes, because these kids have touched our hearts, and they've touched the lives of many other people, many missionaries who go down there from the United States, and all of them would love to see you help. Thank you.
we love you.
Look, Ellen, you're driving in